자, 가보자. 오늘은 요 퀘스트 보물을 찾으러 가보자. 목적지가 여기거든? 되네 보라? 회전이 안 되는 게 좀 아쉽다.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
와, 개 크다. Say again. 기기가? 기기가 도움이 필요한가? 궁금하다. 할 수 있나?
Scratch the paint.
야, 여기 바스코랑 갈 거지. 자, 일단 기관 단총으로 들고 진입. 완전 각 잡고 돼 있는데 배가?
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. You're human.
물론 인간이지.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one
저
of our
보만이
elders.
겁나 띠껍게
A pleasure
생겼다.
to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
왜 이렇게 오래 걸렸어?
Your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so they made the decision to leave when they did.
통신 장비는 왜 간 거야?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
일단 여기서 벗어납시다.
Oh yes,
Hi,
of
hi.
course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
근데 배
Welcome to the
사이즈
Earth
되게 마음에
colony ship
든다.
Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
We've got
So,
strict
he gathered
rules
the
around
best
here,
and
but
brightest
they're
he could
strict for a
find,
reason.
built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
와.
Just stay out of trouble.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
선장이 된 지 얼마나
I think
됐어?
I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
야,
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
오케이 도와줄게.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
다른 행성을 찾을 수는 없나?
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
오케이 일단 타협이 필요할 수 있다.
Yes, yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
떠나게 해달라고. 근데 이건 크잖아.
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
자 장담할 순 없어.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
오케이. 오 와. 아 여기서 나무도 키울 수 있고. 하하 애들도 있네.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the constant was pretty bright too. So I don't really know what just weird.
애들이 주먹 감자에서 벗어났어.
I'm glad you're not an alien.
주먹
but that would've been
감자에서
so
벗어난 대신에 약간 노안이 됐네요. 여긴 뭐야? 창고. 아 시체 보관소도 있구나. 여기 기록실.
What it's like out there.
시창각. 뭐야 이걸 왜 가져? 진짜 옛날 거네. 아니 이건 골동품을 넘어서서 유물이잖아. 아니 저 모니터 일체형의 CRT에
There's so much more to learn about now.
이 휠 없는 마우스 언제적
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
여기도 조그만 정착촌인가 보다. 파라디소. 되게 옛날 호텔? 리조트? 약간 그런 느낌인데?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
너랑 얘기하면 될 것
Something I
같아.
can help you with?
ECS 콘스탄트 호.
Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
지구에서 온 오래된 식민지배다.
Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, a CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
생각보다 제대로 된 데네요. 약간 휴양지 같은 곳인가 보다. 잠깐, 그러면 여기에 누군가는 역해일 거 아니야. 빨리 가보자.
It's lovely here.
Ah, come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
주세요.
Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how.
수영복이 왜 다 이 디자인밖에 없어? 두세 개는 만들어주지. 아 근데 확실히 햇빛은 얘네 하늘이랑 햇빛은 진짜 잘 만들긴 한다. 자, 임원.
Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
아니 난 약속하고 왔어.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
임원 누구야?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
원하는 것을 눈에 띄지 않고 손에 넣을 수 있다고? 여기 일은
I
어때?
can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
좋아요. 일단 들어가자.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
자, 누가 올리버야?
I
일단
just
저장 한
feel
번만.
that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
내가 올리버냐?
Time for you, but keep it quick, yeah?
자, 위에 배야.
And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
안 속을 것 같은데?
You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance. It's just the same old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
자, 지구에서 온 식민지 개척자들은 태운 우주선이다. 200년이 걸렸지.
That's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me.
너네가 꺼지는 건
Just tell me
어때?
what you want to do.
담당하는 국가가 없나?
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
배를 부수는 건 좀 아닐 것 같고.
It's not
그랩들을
our
왜
responsibility
사야
to
돼?
bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. Guess we're tabling it for now. Let's circle back around ASAP, though.
일단 질문을 하나 해볼게요. 만약 그들이 지구에 대한 영유권을 계속 주장하면 어떻게 되나?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
이거 얼마야?
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
호프텍이 나리온에 있어? 발로.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
오케이, 저 위에 에누 세인트 제임스.
No, that wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity for the whole ship.
자,
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
자, 올리버 캠벨의 말을 듣고 그랩 드라이브에 대해 알게 되었다.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours.
아, 4만? 가격을 낮추는 방법이 있을까?
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
그 낡은 부품을 언제부터 가지고 있었지? 그런데 아무래도 사겠다는 사람이 없었다.
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
문제를 안고
This
있을.
isn't getting us anywhere.
아이, 오해하지 마. 속이려는 게 아니잖아.
Look, I'd like to help, but tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. Sorry to hear, but this is an expensive piece of equipment. They don't make them like this anymore.
야, 25,000원
I'll
너무
still be here
비싸.
if you scrounge up the change.
좋아요. 이 새끼들은 돈이 없어서 일단 살 수는 있거든. 기다려봐. 저장 한번 때려주고. 아저씨 돈 많잖아. 여기서 한 몇 명 털면 돈 되겠네.
Yes, what?
Looking for someone.
Anything?
됐다. 7mm? 랜델. 오, 2,000원. 자, 제임스.
Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to. As you know, I'll throw in the labor for free, but it's still going to cost you for the parts.
자, 돈 내줄게.
You're done right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
자, 기술자 아저씨.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
우리에겐 그랩 드라이브라는 기술이 있다.
I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more.
이게 진짜 찐
I've
공돌인데?
got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
나는 양이다. 다른 말을 하고 싶은 게 있다.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
자, 그랩 드라이브를 위해 배를 준비하는 것을 도와주기로 했다.
What grab drive?
얘기했잖아.
Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay.
이 새끼 좀 과한데?
All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
좋아. 끝났다.
Great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end.
아니, 네 따까리들이
First thing
있잖아.
I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary
아, 빨리
module
하나
assembly.
그때 좀 알려줘.
Got it? Let's hop to it.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
자, 그랩 드라이브가 준비됐다.
It would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
자, 잘 돼서
Without you,
다행이네.
we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever
배를
fully
내놔,
repay
배를.
you. Thank you again.
XM2311이라는 게 얻었고 45구경 APC 참으로 보상이 그렇다. 너 왜 그런 걸 주니?
My crew may not realize it now, but we will be much...
Warning. Enemy activity detected. new comm system, but it's telling me you're the one who helped us out with it. At least scans say that's your ship ID. Cool. Can I help you out with anything?
돈 내놔. 그래서 어디로 가는데 얘네는?
Not quite sure yet. We've got a few possibilities for habitable planets to check out. We've just gotta pick one and go.
그러면 언젠가 다시 봅시다.
That'd be great. Hopefully you can find us out there exploring, or when, if we finally settle. Take care.
오늘의 목적지였던 데네보라 드디어 갈 수 있어.
Settle down. Everything agreed.
You! This here is our find. So you can get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of the Mantis is ours. Oh, now we're talking.
개새끼가? 이씨, 텐룡이?
I've had enough of this.
이 새끼가 무전을 때렸어도 딱 대화를 하기 위해 다가가는 거에 총부터 쏘면 안 되지. 아, 여기 들어가야 되나 보네. 별다른 상자는 없고요. 착륙 지점 뭐야? 저기도 착륙 지점이야? 잠깐 레벨 왜 이래? 30? 아, 야, 그걸 가서 째끼면 우예. 수리, 아이고 너무 멀리 튕겼다. 됐고.
I am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable.
아, 저 멀리도 있구나. 얘는 잘랐고, 요 밑에 하나 있는데. 이거 30레벨 맞아? 생각보다 약하네요. 걔 구데기 만들고 있네. 자동 메시지. 잠깐만요. 궁지 탐험하기.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
이걸로는 뭔지 알 수가
Doing well,
없는데.
Leon. But you can do so much good. The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize
더 있어.
some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. little further.
쟤네 어디까지 내려가? 저놈은 잘랐고 제가 뭐 갖고 있나 보다. 아, 바스코 비켜. 아, 그렇지.
So I met with a lawyer and was prepared to party.
Okay.
The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Didn't look good. But it was Mom. It's weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denebola 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. Oh my god. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
일단은 여기 저 누군지 모를 인간의 유산이 있다는 것 같은데.
The probability of your defeat is extremely high.
난 접근해야겠다. 우와, 개 많아. 옆에도 있네. 하트. 이거 봐, 선물. 멘티스의 정체.
Pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
바스코, 너 거기 서 있으면 내가 어떻게 탈 수가 없잖아. 야, 미니건. 아주 잘했어. 그거 잘 들고 왔어.
It is a fact that my firepower exceeds yours.
뭐 하세요? 잘랐고, 저기 하나 더 있고, 저기 하나 더 있고. 아, 저 마음은 또 관통이 되는구나. 일어나. 빠지고. 아. 쟨 누구야? 쟤 누구야?
It is useless to attempt defeating us.
스커미 2마리. 일단 나 방금 먹은 텐 때문에 저장 좀 하고.
Exoskeleton damaged. Statistically likely to survive.
아!
Open up on him!
폴아웃 때문에 자꾸 근접 공격하는데 피는 나 뒤질 뻔했잖아. 쟤 존나 아프네. 자, 일단 이거 하나 먹고 밥 먹을 시간입니다. 와이 아팠다. 아 스페이스 벌처는 또 더 세. 저쪽 길이 있나? 아 여기 문이 있네.
Do not attempt combat with us. You will not survive.
You're already dead. You think that hurt?
아 잠깐만, 총기까지 2명이 되면 내가 조준을 못하잖아. 아이 조준 렉티클은 살려줘 미친 게임아.
I am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable.
Not worth dying over.
가자. 자, 파밍의 시간입니다. 레온 보클린. 레온 보클린 마지막 기록. 어디 있나요? 여기 있다. 얘 엄마 그거 찾으러 왔다가 터렛 때문에 죽었네. 야, 엄마가 뒤통수 친 셈이잖아. 자, 리비, 넌 뭐야?
Wait, don't shoot. I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
항복하는 스페이스원 처음 보는데?
It's because I'm smart. You've killed so many. I am nothing. No chance. So we can make a deal? This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
어떻게 대처했는데?
No, sorry. If I tell you that, then I lose my leverage. They're ingenious. Took a lot of lives to tease
아,
them out.
인간을 하나씩 던졌어.
It's true. So many of my crewmates are gone. And this corridor is the worst. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is a grid. Those letters must spell something. But there are so many words or small phrases.
뭘 시도해봤는데?
5, 6? It's hard to find volunteers.
I really thought we had it with M. Mantis.
Ah, poor Fred.
아, 얘 그 뭐야 앞쪽에서 독재자는 영원치 않단가? 그 단어 하는 거 같은데?
Why does everyone always say that? See? I've been helpful. You could let me go. Or better, I can help. I know these traps. I know how this mantis thinks. Please, let me help. And just give me a taste of the cachet inside. You can trust me.
내가 널 믿을 거라 생각하냐?
Trust is maybe too strong a word. We need each other, so we use each other. Then, when the arrangement is no good, we decide then?
자,
No! No!
아, 이 새끼가 거남이라며. 자, 일단은 퍼즐이 뭔지는 알 것 같거든요. 일단은 문이 있고, 아, 컴퓨터 마스터야. 내가 어떻게든 뚫고 가야 된다는 거야. 잠깐만.
believe the
46렙이야. 아, 바스코 꺼져. 바스코 비켜. 아이 미친. 야, 이 바스코 새끼야. 아니 이걸 이렇게 날 죽여 이. 야. 자, 일단 밟아야 되는 단어 개수가 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다, 일곱, 8개예요. 이거 페인트가 힌트가 되나? 일단은 그거 먼저 확인해 봐야겠다. 문서에서 여기
So met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago.
여기에 그거 나오네. 이거 스샷 찍어서 보면 될 것 같아.
But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denabolo 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing.
Sic semper tyrannis.
Thanks oh so much.
이게 아닌가? T 맞는 것 같아요. 여기서 Y가 되면 맞거든. 근데 문제는 어디가 Y야? 이게 Y 같죠? 오케이, Y 맞아. R. 잠깐만. R이 없는데? 아, 여기 있다. R. A. 됐고. N이거든요. 너가 N이지? N. IS. 됐다. 나 여긴 더 뭐 안 보이고. 여기 이게 메시지.
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you.
The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
기대가 과하셨네. 기대가 너무 과해서 시작부터 애가 죽어 있었잖아. 못된 부모였는데. 네? 이게 뭐예요?
Allowed in this area. Be advised that this is now a
나 왜 샷건 하나만 있었지?
and taking damage.
아 바스코 뭐해?
Hostiles in range.
아 미친 바스코 새끼 또 길막해. 아이 야이 바스코. 야이 아이 바스코 있어. 야 이 미친놈아.
Exterior plating damaged. This area I am opening fire.
야야야야야야야야야. 이 베데스다 이놈들은 폴아웃 때도 그 모양이지만 이걸 안 막았네. 야 네가 알아서 해봐.
Enemy damage received. Target down.
어이 아파라. 너 왜 빼냐?
Repair protocol required.
어휴. 솔직히 바스콘 트롤이야. 어이 단단했다. 오 잠깐만. 이거 바스코가 일을 똑바로 안 하는 게 문제지. 됐다 씨. 멘티스 둥지. 여기 엘리베이터가 있고요. 뭐야 오 저거 뭐야. 템 별다른 템은 여기엔 없고 이건 폴더고. 자 엘벤 좀 이따 가고 여기부터 가볼게요. 일단 저장.
Leon, you've done it. We're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you will find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't been the best mother in these final days. I wish to be a better Mantis.
야.
Be a better person than I was.
옆에 쟤가 있긴 한데 이건 찍어놔야지. 이야 저거 이제 내 거인 거지 엄마? 이제 내 엄마 해줘. 내가 레온 할게. 헬멧. HP가 낮을수록 저항력이 증가한다. 순행식 내열성 25. 발화 10% 확률로 주변 공격자를 태운다. 야. 제트팩 되게 이쁘다. 디스턴터. 외계 생명체한테 피해 감소. 최대 소지 무게 20 증가. 이거 의외로 헬멧이랑 어울리는데? 에너지 피해 15 감소. 이것도 내열성 25 증가. 75% 확률로 직립 상태에서 받는 피해 감소. 야, 이거 헬멧은 좀 애매한데 등짝이랑 이건 되게 마음에 드는데? 일단 저거 구경 먼저 가보자. 아이고. 이야. 오, 야, 디자인 되게 좋은데? 아이고, 산소. 약간 느낌 있는데? 이거 쉴드 모듈인 것 같은데 얘 디자인은 좀 그렇다. 근데 전반적으로 괜찮은 것 같은데요. 랜딩 기어는 고정식이고 얘는 회전하려나? 회전하겠다. 오, 여기선 탑승이 안 돼? 개무거. 여기서는 탑승구 자체 안 열려 있구나. 자, 배 띄우기 간다. 야, 크다. 되게 크다. 야.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies.
이제 먹어서 봐야 돼. 근데 좋아 보이는데? 화물 용량은 그닥 차이 없는 건가? 그럼 들어가 봅시다. 사다리 진입로가 아니구나 얘는. 사물함이 하나 있고요. 마커, 그 다음 위에 공간이 있고 항해 콘솔. 딱 연구하고 자는 곳. 사무실. 여긴 커피포트. 야. 오야. 네, 보조석 있는 자리고. 네, 선장 사물함. 화물 관리는 어디 있어? 네, 보조석도 있고 여기도 보조석이고. 화물차. 일단 티탄. 두 개 화물은 별도로 되네. 그러면 저쪽 배도 그거 해야겠는데? 일단 됐고. 여기 사다리 위는 뭐야? 아, 무기고 드럼 비트. 처음 보는 총이네. 드럼 비트. 케이스리스. 헬멧 디스플레이. 이거 내 헬멧 넣기 딱이잖아. 요거고 뒤쪽으로는 공간이 더 없고, 여기 또 헬멧 디스플레이, 백팩 스탠드. 헬멧은 챙기고. 백팩 스탠드. 우주복은 안 되고 백팩만 되네. 와, 여기가 아마 그러면 그 해치일 거고. 자, 바스코 꺼져봐. 이렇게. 뭐야, 화장실도 있네. 관리 키트. 변기는 따로 못 열고. 야, 마음에 든다. 자, 그러면 이륙해봅시다. 와, 조종석 개간지나. 이륙! 새로운 모선을 얻었습니다. 이전 모선이 함대에 추가되었습니다. 이전에 타고 있던 함대의 배를 다시 타려면 먼저 주요 도시의 선박 서비스 기술자에게 가서 자신이 소유한 배를 보여달라고 요청합니다. 그곳에서 함대의 모든 선박을 볼 수 있으며 모선 설정에서 다시 탑승할 수 있습니다. 오케이.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
자, 가보자.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
자, 가자. 이 아틀란티스. 로딩이 너무 긴데?
We'd be dust except for the factory.
I just want to get all these
Can I help
approvals over with.
자,
Right away.
개조합시다. 이게 바닥으로 좀 파고들긴 하네. 이게 조금 오게티긴 한데 마음에 들어. 야 근데 요 라인이 조금 깨지는 게 아쉽다. 그래도 나는 받아들일 수 있어요 이건. 야 마음에 든다. 일단 들어가 봅시다. 자 무기고로 진입을 하게 되고요. 여기 있던 많은 걔네들은 없어졌네. 그때 바로 먹고 처분했어야 됐나보다. 내 걸 배로 만들기 전에. 아니면 창고로 들어간 건가? 여기가 선장실이고요. 조종실 여기 똑같이. 온 김에 화물 좀 확인해 봐야겠어. 그러네. 이거 개조하기 전에 템 들어있던 걸 다 먹어서 정리를 해놨어야 됐었네. 딱히 이건 챙겨야 돼 같은 건 아니었으니까. 여기 있던 잡템들 다 사라졌네요. 싹 다. 이건 좀 아쉽다. 자, 그 다음에 여기가 컨트롤 스테이션. 자, 오늘 하루도 재밌게 털어먹을 거 많이 털어먹었다. 새로운 배도 얻었고. 자, 그러면 오늘은 여기까지.